What's up guys, welcome to my channel, Skate to Explore videos. A beautiful sunny day here in sunny California. It is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. I was supposed to, well I'm not supposed to, but I wanted to put a video out today, but I didn't have time because I was editing this one video for this other guy's channel. This one will be uploaded on Thursday, tomorrow. And I'm just cruising on my skateboard right now. Yesterday was pretty cloudy. It was very cloudy yesterday. And I'm going up a hill right now. Yeah, so there's a lot of housing going on over here in Hollister. So what I'm going to do now is go up this hill. And yeah, that's the west side over there. Now let's go up this thing. Got my skateboard right here on my hand. It's not that cold right now. But I am noticing that it's getting a little bit windier up here because, you know, I'm going up a hill. So yeah, all the wind accumulates over here, I guess, or it hits like the side of the mountain or something. You get a nice view of the town. Obviously, with my phone, you can't really, you know, appreciate it, how it looks like, as compared to like if I were to use my other camera on like say 50 millimeters focal length. And over there, that is the east side, the southern portion, the east side. And down over here you got some homeless people living. I'm not going to film them because they might come up here. You know, they'd be like, hey, what are you doing? You know? So I thought I would make a different type of video. And, you know, I'm still kind of experimenting with my channel. And I wanted to talk about money and why you shouldn't put your money in the bank. So let me see how I can start this off with. Well, in the past, what I would do, every time I got my paycheck, I would just put that money in my bank, you know, brick and mortar bank, such as Bank of America. And yeah, I thought I was doing the right thing, you know, saving for, like a lot of people think, you know, that they're doing the right thing, you know, saving for retirement. But, you know, I turned like 33 and, well, I'm not 33 right now, I'm actually 36, but when I turned 33, I started realizing that, you know, it's not the best decision to put your money in the bank. So I was doing it all wrong. And, you know, I watched some YouTube videos, financial videos, and before then, I wasn't into financial stuff until I followed this YouTuber. He's like a skateboarder. And he was talking about stocks and, you know, interest and all that stuff. And here, let me face the camera towards me so you can see me. So yeah, this guy was talking about like interest, you know, stocks, all that stuff. And to me, it was like completely alien. I never heard of this stuff before. And I'm thinking that pretty much most of Americans and, you know, everyone like around the world don't know about these things either. But then I started, you know, because of this stuff, this knowledge, I started to investigate. And it turns out that putting my money in the bank, like most people do, was a very terrible idea. So you got your cell phone towers right here. I get easily distracted by things, so, you know, I like jump off on and off topics. But yeah, so what I was talking about the banks, putting your money in the banks, that was, I found out that was a really bad choice. That, you know, the interest rate, say for example, like Bank of America, that's the bank that I use. The interest rate monthly was only giving me like 0.01%. So, you know, I did some research. And the best thing to do is just like put your money your savings in a high yield interest bank, an online bank. So that's what I did. So Ally Bank, that's the one I use. It's giving me like an interest of an annual interest of 0.50%. You know, that's actually pretty bad, because when I got into when I signed up for Ally, it was giving me like 2% interest. But even though it dropped, like, you know, because of government influence, that's still really good compared to putting your money in a brick and mortar bank like Bank of America, because, you know, 0.50% versus 0.01%, I'll take the 50%. I'll take the 0.50%. Just riding along the road here. So you guys ever heard that saying that money is the root of all evil? You know, I found out that that's not true at all. Let's go over here. So I say that because I think it was like that the whole thing that's all evil was created by people with power to dissuade people, like the average person, from hoarding money and thinking, and if they do that, it's like not good, it's like evil. But the reality is that money is actually good, and the more you have, the more financial freedom you have. You know, I wish that back then I would have known about stocks and the stock market, but you know, it's kind of, I'm not really too late in the game, but kind of feels like that. I don't know, it feels like I missed out on a lot. I wish I would have started investing when I was in my early 20s. You know, like, even if I had like invested like $1,000, you know, instead of putting that $1,000 in the bank, which doesn't keep up with inflation, that $10,000, like say like if I were to buy like an average stock like the Blue Cross, it would have probably given me like a return of like, say, maybe 90,000 or 80,000 as of today. So, you know, I missed out. It's called, I think it's not fear of missing out, because I had no knowledge of the stock market then. Yeah, some more housing there going on. This town is booming. All right, I think I'm gonna go downhill and go this way. Reflecting back at what I said is this. So when I was younger, I didn't know anything about money. I didn't know about the stock market or retirement or any of that stuff. It was until I was like 33 years old, this YouTuber that I follow, you know, he skates around the city and does a lot of cool stuff. He travels around, and he was just talking about stocks and the stock market, and I was like, oh, what's that? So that's how I got into this. So what I kind of regret not knowing this earlier, but I wish I would have known. And I'm thinking that a lot of people are in my situation, where they kind of wish they were to get into the stock market or learn more about financing at an earlier age, because as you find out about this stuff, is time and age is against you. So the earlier you start investing your money, the greater the return that it's going to give you by the time you retire. And yeah, well, so my takeaway on this video is, I hope that you guys learned something. And, you know, look at your bank. Look at the bank that you're putting your money in, and look at the interest, the monthly interest. If it's like 0.01, that's not good. That's a joke. So I would recommend putting your savings in a high yield account, an online account. In my case, as I said earlier, mine's Ally Bank. To summarize the video, I would recommend that 1, you move your money from a brick and mortar online bank to an online bank that pays a higher yield interest. You can still keep your old bank, just make sure that most of that money is in the online bank that pays a high yield interest. Second would be to save up about $15,000 to $20,000 in your online savings account bank that pays a high yield interest. That way, in case something happens, you have money just in case, like such as for an emergency or whatever. The third would be to, after you saved up that much money in your bank account, instead of depositing your checks bi-weekly or weekly into your savings account, instead buy stocks, and that's pretty much it. So you're probably wondering, if you guys don't know much about stocks, the best place to buy stocks, in my opinion, is Fidelity. So go to Fidelity Investments, open up an account. It's free. And there's 0 commission fees. It's thanks to Robinhood. Robinhood changed the game. You can buy stocks for free. You don't have to pay commission. And those are my 3 tips. And I think it might work for a lot of people. I'm not sure about your situation, for everyone's situation, so it might not be the best option for a lot of people, but I think it might be for a lot of people. Well, it's been an interesting conversation that I was having with you guys here. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, guys. Take it easy there. Until the next video, bye.